Good morning. Today's message will come from the book of St. Matthew, chapter 25. I'll be reading to you verses 14 through 27, starting at the 14th verse. For the kingdom of heaven is as of a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. He and likewise he that had received 2 also gained another 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoned with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them 5 talents more. He multiplied the 5 he had. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thy good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou delivered unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents besides them. Multiply what the Lord had given him. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thy good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter now into the joy of the Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth below, and there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sow it not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchanger, then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. I take my text this morning using verse 21. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thy good and faithful servant. This morning, our sermon text, we find that the Lord had used an example by giving them 5 talents. 5 talents mean that they had invested in them and given them something to work with. Just like God has given us something to work with every day, He gives us something to work with. And upon giving them receiving their blessing, 2 of them multiplied, increased, used it. And then the third one went and hid, dug in the ground and hid what the 1 talent he had. Didn't put it to any use. This morning I want to use for a subject and talk a little while about balancing my spiritual account. Balancing my spiritual account. Whether you know it or not, we all have a spiritual account. We have a spiritual account that has been opened up by God. Same thing as these investors, the individuals we heard talking today. When He gave them those talents, He was actually opening up their account, opening up their spiritual account. What would they do with it? How would they use it? Today, God is counting on you to balance your spiritual account. How are you using your spiritual account? You do know that you have one. As I said, it was opened up by God. God has given the increase. God never take away from our account. God never cut down the account. But we as God's children, we are to manage that account just like the servants here. 5, 1 say, I've multiplied